Man, I think everything is set up for streaming. Probably. I am streaming. Oh, as always, I didn't do chat. Very typical. I give myself, what, like a 3-day weekend and then I forget how to stream. It only takes like a 2-day weekend for me to forget how to stream, though. There we go, chat. There's chat. Chat, is this real? Chat, is this chat real? Alright. If I sound tired, it's because I'm just tired. That's actually what would it be like. Will I do pre-stream Osu? I think so. I think that'd be a pretty neat idea. Do some of that pre-stream Osu. Where was the thing I was interacting with? Was it this? No. This? No. Nope. And that was the new chat I was still trying to work on but didn't actually finish. Was it actually this? No, that's the meme playlist. Dude, Stream Elements bot running, let's go. Yeah, like, I was just messing around with a browser source. Was it in this? No? What did I do with it? Whatever, I'll just add it again. I was just listening to, like, no copyright future funk. No copyright future funk. Turn that way down immediately. Sorry if that was loud. Okay. Ooh, tired. Just got that physical exhaustion today. Oh yeah, okay, the lights are off for me right now, but I'm gonna go turn on my fan. Ooh. Today is Monday, right? Yeah, it's like Monday. It's also going on to like August tomorrow. I didn't even remember, didn't realize. Oof. Alright, yeah, stream is going. I did make and put a thumbnail. Okay. I guess I'll try doing some of that pre-stream mostly to see if anyone shows up while I'm doing that. And then after I hit like the 10-15 minute stream mark, I guess that is the go and stream the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot video game. Alright. Yeah. Will I actually do something in between playing Dragon Ball this week? I think it would be fine if I did that. I don't see why not. You know what I mean? Even though that funny Roblox stream didn't do very good at all, especially compared to the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, it is nice to take a break from playing the same game over and over again. If it was Minecraft, oh my gosh, dude, I would just like do 8-hour streams for like 2 weeks straight and then get completely burned out on Minecraft and leave it for months and months. Oh, okay. I'm gonna open Osu. Then also put stream elements or whatever on the other monitor. Yo, dude, you're right. More like Hawk Blast. I was just opening Osu for the pre-Osu stream. The stream before the stream, waiting for people to show up. Oh, I don't have Osu hook rate to be really fast. Also, music's a little loud. Something like that. Okay. I do see that you're in chat. There we go. I was waiting for the counter to go up to 1. Okay. Yeah, if I sound tired today, it's just straight up because I'm tired. Still gonna stream though. Because, it only takes like a 2-day weekend for me to forget how to stream, and it's been 3. So I gotta get back in the habit of doing it. I also normally would like be on a different sleep schedule, but over the weekend I did some stuff, and it made my, because I had to interact with like normal people and their sleep schedule, it kind of just changed mine into that. So I'm just tired at this time right now. But probably, you know, streaming will put me back into that sleep schedule that I had before, which was just only, you know, like 2-ish hours later than what it was during the weekend. But it was also probably because I actually was like moving stuff around a little bit today. Made me tired. At least I get to sit down, you know, whenever I'm streaming, not doing some crazy IRL stream where I'm doing backflips or nothing. Nothing like that. Ooh. I saw a chat message. I will read it after the song since I'm already almost done with it. Not worried that I'm gonna get a high score or anything, but I haven't done the training of being able to look at OBS and play with OBS. Do a flip. Yeah, I'll do a front flip, and then I'll break my neck that way, and then I'll do a back flip, and then I'll break it back to the other direction. Not sure how much I'm gonna chat because I have stuff to do. I mean, honestly, even if you just keep it on in the background and just listening to my rambling and gameplay, that's like totally fine with me. Because I appreciate the view on the stream either way. Since my main thing with YouTube, if I'm gonna get monetization, it's watch hours. That's the hard part right now. Because I'm way closer in terms of subscribers, because I only need like 1,000 to put like ads and stuff. But it's the watch hours, because you need like 4,000 or something stupid insane. At least compared to what I have, that's stupid insane. I think I only have like 600. So I have to increase my watch hours to like, I think 300 a month, and then do that for like about a year, and then I can like put normal ads on. But I hope I can go a bit past that and do it within like under a year. That'd be pretty cool. And then I get to save all that money up to hopefully put it towards making more videos. Whether it's just like buying some like suggested games, or just equipment. What would I even get equipment wise? Oh yeah, monitor. I always think about having an actual monitor. My thought is, instead of getting it depending on how I'm thinking about it or how I'm feeling, I might just get a better main monitor, and then my current main monitor becomes my second monitor. Oh my gosh, why did I choose this difficulty? I've only beaten it for like 4 times. What a great idea that was. Okay. Yeah, but I'm thinking maybe getting a better main monitor. And then main monitor becomes second monitor. And then my side display kind of monitor will become a third monitor. Oh yeah, I could have also done something really crazy and just like use my laptop as a like second monitor right now, but that would be so convoluted. Because I do have software, so I can have my mouse go onto my, like my desktop mouse goes onto my laptop, and I can control my laptop. But even if I use that just for chat, there's not room to have it like normal. I would have to have it like vertical. But because it's like, you know, a folding laptop, and it's not like one of the ones where I can fold into a tablet or anything, there's just like no good way to mount a laptop like vertically like that. It would seemingly always be in the way like that. Even if I did get it mounted properly, I would have to either make room. I would have to like move where my mic arm is and other stuff. Or just like completely turn my neck 90 degrees every time I want to read chat like that. It would actually be easier to like use my phone. Honestly, thinking about it. For chat. Even if my eyesight kind of like sucks, within like a room distance, it's fine. Everything else, well, that kind of sucks to read. But how would I even like mount my my phone? I do have like a tripod mount for a phone. But oh yeah, if I do the face tracking stuff, it's gonna kind of need that. Either the phone, the current phone I'm using, well, either way, it will probably use that like phone arm stand thingy. So then I would have to like, I guess, just prop my phone against my monitor. I would have to do it on the left side, so then I would have to change how I read chat. Which isn't like too big of a deal, I guess. If I wanted to do that. I wonder if there is like more or less latency than how I'm doing it currently. Should test that at some point. And then on the topic of chat, I need to get either a different chat plugin for YouTube, because it doesn't do the filtering very good. Because even if YouTube catches it with the filter, it will still show it on stream, which can become very problematic later. So I either have to see if I can change the current one and make it better filtering, or just use a different plugin. I'm also like not even bringing it up, but I am playing so bad. I might as well have regressed like 4 years in terms of skill. Just like today, trying to play with how tired I am. That reminds me, do I have my... Oh yeah. I bought the like barbecue Doritos, and it's like, imagine if you take the Lay's barbecue and then directly like slap it on a Dorito. It's actually pretty good. So you get the Dorito shape and the Dorito crunch and the Dorito like thickness of chip, but with the like Lay's barbecue flavor, it's actually really good. It'd be cool if it became a mainstay, but who knows. My thought is it won't, but we'll see. It'd be cool if it did, though. Because it was like, man, it'd be cool to get some, like, barbecue chips, but it would always be Lay's. I also have to pause because my eyelashes are sticking together, and it's really annoying. It's, like, almost as annoying as getting something, like, stuck in your eye. And then you have to hope you don't rub it into your eye more, and then, like, oops, sorry. There it goes. Deeper into the eye socket it goes, and then it's unretrievable. And then you just gotta deal with it until your body figures it out. I also read, I told you? Wait, I told you to what? Because I was playing the game and my brain has already erased what I was talking about other than the barbecue Doritos. That was the last thing I can remember talking about. Oh yeah, I think that chat member Josh mentioned the barbecue Doritos like slapping, and yeah, they do. They're pretty freaking good. But for me personally, there is something where with like the Lay's barbecue, it's like I feel like I could eat those for a while, the Dorito ones, either because of the flavor or something else. It's something where I would have to crave it. The barbecue Doritos are like S tier. I would put them like, because I couldn't eat them as repetitively as I could the Lay's ones, I would put it like high A tier, I think. For me, oh my gosh, I got a B. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm gonna do like a couple of push-ups, dude. There's no way I got a B in this year on a 4.5 star. I might as well like cut my fingers off, actually. Oof, I gotta do something to like wake me up because I'm not gonna drink like G Fuel or anything. That's gonna keep me up till like 5, and then my sleeping's gonna be like super screwed. They're a little too barbecue. I feel like they used like some weird recipe. I feel like they kind of took something from the Cool Ranch Doritos, like, you know, when you eat too much Cool Ranch Dorito and then it, like, circles around from being cool to, like, kinda spicy. That's kind of what happens with the barbecue. But in a more noticeable and unpleasant way than what Cool Ranch does. Because I only had that happen very rarely if I ate one of those like party-sized bags by myself in like almost one sitting. Or whenever they had the like Cool Ranch with extra Cool Ranch, it was really noticeable like that. Where it would be like Cool Ranch and then it would circle around and be a little bit spicy because of just how much you ate. Yeah, but I just feel like the Doritos barbecue ones do that. But, I don't know what I expected looking in the bag for the first time as well. It was like, man, this is just like Doritos and the brown. I don't know what I expected from barbecue Dorito chips with how they looked. It kind of looked like someone took some dirt and just kind of like put it in the bag and shook it up. Definitely don't taste like dirt though. And I even played Osu during the weekend where stuff was happening. I mean, I didn't play very much. I literally played for probably like 10 minutes because I was waiting on my friend to pick me up. But I felt like I was doing okay. Like, not this bad. I'm gonna have to, like, tomorrow, because I've gotten the habit off and on to just open Osu, and then, like, I'll play for an hour. I just need to play tomorrow and hope that I'm doing... I will be actually really upset if I do even worse than I am right now tomorrow after I sleep, wake up, eat, and then play. Because this is just unacceptable, like, lemon grab. An acceptable condition. I just did worse than what I just did trying, like, after, like, doing push-ups and trying to wake myself up. Alright. That's awful. Bro, just get me in the Kakarot game so I can go fight Android 18 for a million years. Okay, I'm getting the game open. I'm getting Dragon Ball open. I somehow spelled Dragon Ball so wrong, it like only showed me the Demon Slayer game. I don't know how I did that, but that's new. Okay, I also need to see why Osu also shows Dragon Ball. So if let's say I delete this, right? From the Osu, and then is it still in Dragon Ball? Okay, cool. Easy. Oh yeah, I also need to grab the chat from here, from OBS. Because I just don't want to tab over to... I just didn't want to tab over to Chrome. Or Opera. Oh, frick. I fat-fingered C instead of V because they're right next to each other, and I accidentally just copied the old chat URL. What do you mean chat's disabled for this stream? I'm literally streaming right now. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go back and copy it because somehow I copied the old one and pasted that one into OBS as well. Like, you gotta be joking me, dude. That looks all weird. There we go. That's good enough. Now Steam's overlay is all screwed up. Alright. Alright, last time on Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta fought Android 18 and lost for 30 minutes or whatever. I'm gonna see if I can do a pretty hard cutoff of like 2 hours just because I'm tired I am. Because I'm not gonna be as entertaining today. And I'll probably just not sound good because I won't be fully enunciating my words either. I'm gonna just be like, if I go for too long. Look at me go, collecting orbs subconsciously. That's what the game does to you, dude. It's got that, like, Pac-Man brainwashing. Makes the roof of your mouth feel weird. I didn't really experience that whenever I was eating the chips. But would it, like, make the roof of your mouth feel weird, like, after a certain amount, or did it just, like, happen pretty soon? Because I was gonna say, if it happens pretty soon, I might as well try compare it, since I think I still have some. Save. Oh wait, am I even fully healed? I don't think I am. Get me away from whatever's just spotted me. Oh, there's a campfire right there. I'm not even gonna eat any of the food. I'm just gonna, like, rest. There we go. Now Vegeta is all strong and fully healed. I'm gonna save. And I want to say, did I forget to add something to the item palette thing? I think it was the energy supplement, but I think I've done that now. Okay. I guess, simply just destroy Android 18. Turn her into scrap metal. Ah, the text prompts are... The text prompts are for console. You know what? While this plays, I'm gonna go get the barbecue Doritos. I actually have more of the bag than I thought I did.
どうも自信過剰だな。半端なやつほどそのプライドのせいで早死にすることになる。人形のくせにガタガタ抜かしやがって。どいつからだ？ガキか、女か、デクノボウか。それとも3匹まとめて片付けてほしいか。そうだ16号。あんたの力が見てみたいし、やってみてよ。断る。俺の相手は孫悟空のみだ。つまんないわね。じゃあいいわ。私がやる。
Dude, 16's on only kill Goku mode.
大丈夫ですか、ベジータさん。もう来やがったか。鬱陶しい奴らだ。
I forgot Android 16 was literally made to try to kill Goku, and that's it.
とはいえ、見てるだけってのもつまらないか。仕方ない。
It played out the last time, right? Or did I skip it by accident? Actually, don't remember. Also, is the audio working? I never really checked. I think it is. Yo, I just tanked the attack and then hit her with the stunning. Yeah. Easy. Bro. I think last time I couldn't even get a single stun off. So that's pretty good. Super Gallic Gun? Yeah! And then while I'm at it, Big Bang Attack. Oh man, okay. Oh, I got another one off. Yo! Bro. Easy mode. Easy mode when you get the stun off. Easy. I'm just gonna back her into a corner, dude. How about don't die here? How about don't die here? Bro, come on. I need a heal. I selected literally the worst option I could have to heal right there. Literally the thing that will be like, alright, we'll do it over time instead of any of the other instant heals. Bro, I literally start talking like Vegeta, like, alright, easy mode, and then I just start losing. Almost like kind of what happened to him later. when fighting Android 18. I'm also glad it, like, stuns Android 18 for a bit whenever, well, not specifically Android 18, but just stuns the opponent if it actually hits when they don't have invincibility. Just free hits for you know, just a little bit more stun. And just being allowed to think. Ow, I did not time that right. Alright. How did I was thinking, how did I get her just like trapped in like a stun loop last time? It was because she would do those attacks and then I would just cancel them. Oh man, I should have let it just connect. I'd rather take the damage than like lose out on the stun. Block Vegeta? Sheesh. Oh my gosh. That's why I wasn't able to get stun off last time, is because of that crap. And she's fully healed again. So I think that might have just been good RNG, honestly. What happened early? Oh my goodness. Either that thing heals really slow, that supplement, or it just doesn't heal a lot at all. Alright. Already at like half-ish stun. Alright. I just have to like hit her so she doesn't like, yeah, do that where she starts regenning her stun meter again. Oh man. I am reminded why I hate the blocking in this game too. It just sucks. Because they kind of rely on you either using the invincibility frames of like this, like where you do the burst. I don't have enough key to show it, but you have to either rely on that or just simply dodge. But I feel like the dodge timing is really off in this game. You have to do it so... You can't do it too early and you cannot do it too late. But, I mean, saying it like that, that's kind of like every game. But it won't be the first thing of the animation, and then you can get hit at the end of it too. Which is just like... It sucks. Like right before the character goes invisible, and then right after you're not invincible. Which makes sense. It makes sense, but man, it throws me off because it's nothing like a lot of other games. It's typically, it will be, for you to have dodged late, it would have had to been, like, how I'm trying to describe is like how Dark Souls does it, because in Dark Souls it comes out like immediately, and you have invincibility. So as long as you're on time, like, perfectly on time at least, you're good. And then in this, yeah, you can do it too early. Or, yeah, on the opposite side of that, too late. Even though it kind of looks like, at a first glance, I should have, yeah, like, oh yeah, I should have dodged that. Energy supplement. because I kind of don't want to do like the big healing. Wait, how did I like teleport right in front of her like that after using Gallic Gun? What? I actually have no idea how I did that. Because what I thought I did was just Gallic Gun twice. What's good? Stuff, I guess. I gotta defeat Android 18, but I'm like kind of sleepy already. Not as sleepy after just talking for, you know, a little bit and then playing Osu. But, oh my gosh, can you not just eat the Gallic Gun? I tried, like, the barbecue Doritos, and they're, like, pretty good. That's all I have, really, to mention, honestly. That's new. Other than that, it's Dragon Ball. It's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. How about you, Pokeblue? Oh, you beat your own Pikmin 3 record? That's cool. For me, it's hard for me to ever, like, replay a game. I almost never replay games. For me, especially if it's a linear game, I'll almost never go back and play it. So if it's not pretty open-ended, Metal Gear Solid, I guess like 3 and 5 are pretty open-ended, especially 5. But if it's not a game like that, it's very hard for me to like want to go back and return to it. And then like sandboxes, really easy to return to, very open-ended. Kinda, you know, play how you want to. But a game like Nier Automata, even though the recommended experience is actually playing it twice, because you get a different ending by playing it a second time, and then there's like a third true ending, and then a bunch of joke endings. It's just hard for me to go back knowing like, oh yeah, it's just gonna be like this exact same setting and world and gameplay and everything. Pikmin is super replayable because of how open-ended it is and how much you improve each playthrough. Yeah. For me, it's not... It's kind of like that second part of it, the improvement for each playthrough. That's probably why people can go back and play Sonic. I could play through an entire Sonic game and then noticeably improve whenever I go back to it, but it just still wouldn't be... It just wouldn't interest me. Like, even with one of my favorite, like, platformers, Super Mario World, I don't know if I could actually reasonably return to it and, like, do a full playthrough. I can't even remember if I beat it, but I'm pretty certain I did. It's entirely strategy and multitasking based. I've seen some gameplay, but I couldn't really piece together how the gameplay worked, because it wasn't like me sitting down and watching someone play it. I've normally seen like bits and pieces of it. I should also do more of the Big Bang attack, because it just like actually like completely destroys. I always just do the wrong freaking button inputs, dude. I was sitting there just pressing like X instead of C. No, I need to press V instead of X. Wow, I think that's the only time I've had Big Bang Attack miss because of how far away I just did it. Alright, easy. Not whenever she does that, though. I'm also trying to see how much this does in terms of stun. It doesn't seem like it's doing much. So I think it's more of like whenever they're blocking. The sledgehammer attack might be a bit better at that. Ow. Little tip, I noticed you're going full offense. Maybe try to balance evasion and attacking because I think you're a bit too aggressive. I can agree with that because it just works in this game because the dodging sucks and then the blocking sucks. So all the evasion methods in this game suck other than the like burst, which is just straight up half a second of invincibility. I feel like cheap using it so often this entire playthrough because it's so dead easy to do. Because as long as I have, like, what, like 10 ki or something stupid low, I can just do it. It's not 10, it's more like 25. But... And also, I'm trying to... I'm kind of hoping I just get a good luck with the attacks, and then she just eats the, stun attacks that I do to, like, bring down her stun meter. But I don't know if it's just the fight itself or what. It just regens so freaking quickly. And it's not worth trying to do the chip damage. I'm gonna be here like forever if I don't actually kill her using like the stun mechanic. Like I would definitely die before that. And then I don't want to use all my healing, not for the fact that I might get stuck later. I don't want it's because I don't want to have a like reliance or even over reliance on it. You can hold the bottom face button. No, I play on keyboard. That means nothing to me. I did not figure out how to do boost flight because the controls for the open, the same controls for doing it in the open world just don't work. So I don't know how to do boost flight. To do the button to do step vanish. Oh, that's so stupid. So you have to do a evasion and then you... Okay. That's why I could never figure it out, because the bind for it actually sucks. This is also me comparing it to like Xenoverse 2. I think Xenoverse 2's controls are actually really good. Alright, I'm glad you told me the button for step vanish, because the actual directions for the buttons mean nothing when I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. I just forgot to actually change the control scheme back because this game's stupid and you can't save that setting. Oh, this is another reason why I'm more on the offensive, is because not only does the block just not happen properly most of the time, the amount of block you get in this game just is nothing. I would typically dodge, but as soon as you start getting hit, you can't dodge. And then you have to wait for the block to happen. Because for me, I can just hold it, and then if I do it slightly too late, it will I'll just eat like so much of the attack. And it sucks. Alright. I'm just gonna focus really good on, I guess, getting the stun. Okay, why does either Vegeta fly, like, slower than, like, a bug? Or does it actually, like, slow-mo? I could not frickin' tell. That actually screwed me up more than anything. I never really had any issues with the controllers, even on my first playthrough. No, he just moves slow. Oh my gosh, it's like... It's worse than the step vanish. Well, not saying the step vanish is bad, it's just like, step vanish spam is just like way faster, it feels. For me, I'm very, very picky about the controls in a game. For me, like a game like Super Smash Brothers, for instance, is I'll take the example of Smash Brothers Ultimate. I cannot play that game. Not just because I think the control scheme actually like sucks. It's the fact that I was like, man, why does the game feel so bad? It's because the game has 100 milliseconds of input latency. So it's like there's a gigantic disconnect between when you press something and when it actually happens, and then you add the fact there are slower characters, like some characters are slower than others, and it just makes for an awful playing experience. And then in this game, it's just because they decided to take a different route with how the gameplay is, I feel it kind of, they just did weird things with the controls. But to be fair, I've never used keyboard with this game. I feel like it's not a keyboard issue because it's not where the buttons are, other than whenever I try doing the super attack. I hate the like super attack palette type of thing on this. Probably I didn't care for it too much in Xenoverse 2, but it was okay because I was on controller. But it's a lot worse or weirder for me on keyboard and mouse. I think with the controls, it's not the buttons themselves or the control input, or the type of thing I'm playing on. I think it's at least with the block. The block feels like it doesn't. If a lot of things feel disconnected, including the block. Because they expect you whenever you start getting hit, you can't dodge after that, so your only option is to block. And then sometimes it doesn't want to block, but I don't know why. Then the timing with the dodge, I think, is weird. Because you don't immediately get invincibility. It's the equivalent of like parry timing in Dark Souls. And then on top of that, whenever you do the really good dodge and it gives you slow-mo, I just remove that. That's literally unnecessary. I would rather just like get a small amount of my ki back, because the slow-mo is worthless to me. I actually wouldn't even mind if they removed it on like the super palette as well. Because it makes my controls feel even more disconnected whenever I go for a super attack, but it's slow-mo, and then the game doesn't want me to do it yet, so I can't. Because I don't mind being locked into an animation. It's whenever I can't even get out of the previous one, which makes me feel like the controls are so like disconnected from everything. Because I was holding... Oh, it's probably that. You can't like cancel the combos or anything. As soon as you start doing a attack combo, your character's committed unless you do the burst. Like every other move, you just have to wait on. So it kind of sucks that I feel... I'm thinking. I feel bad using the like burst so often, but it is legitimately the only thing that is you can cancel everything into. And also guard with. There's a setting to turn off the palette slow-mo. Okay, I might do that then. If I can remember, I'll do that because I find it annoying in this game. Ow. For me, it's the palette slow-mo specifically in the super attack where I'm like, I don't really care for it. Because I don't memorize where I have my like sensu beans and stuff. I kind of use it there, but I could just straight up memorize where they are. How's it annoying? I get preferring not to use it, but how's it annoying? The slow-mo makes... Whenever I go to attack and then I want to do a move, I have to wait for my attack to finish. So I just feel like the controls are even more disconnected. Because I'm sitting here like trying to spam a move, but then it's trying to finish the like auto combo. But it's a thing where it also screws me up whenever I play Osu, because there are sections called like memorization sections where they will slow down the scrolling speed or speed it up in relation to the song. But you would think like, oh, like there's a lot of notes and then it's slowing down. It's like, oh, that would just make it easier. But I have like I've done all of my like note reading at a certain speed because it's comfortable for me and I can get the timing down. So whenever that gets thrown off, it screws with me whenever it slows down or speeds up. As long as I'm like, you know, going with the music or I've memorized it's fine. So it kind of feels like that in this game. So I like, let's say I want to do... I'd like a Gallic gun or something, and then I'm waiting for a certain timing. I have to like consciously slow myself down and then use the slow-mo, but you can't keep it up the whole time because it only lasts a certain amount of time. So I've had a few times where I'm like, okay, I just have to wait for my timing, and then the slow-mo goes away, and then I was like, oh, okay, cool, because I don't know the exact timing. It's just kind of like screwed me up. Not gonna lie, you're the first person I've seen say this stuff about the controls. I honestly don't know how anyone else can play with these controls because they feel disjointed. Like right there, I held block after getting hit the first time and I took 3 more hits afterwards. That's the type of stuff that's the worst part about all of it. But it's also me comparing it to Xenoverse 2. I think the Xenoverse 2 controls last time I played. I even played on the frickin' Switch. Did I play on... I have it on PC, but I think I did play on keyboard and mouse. I still preferred Xenoverse over this. I never played the first Xenoverse, though. Actually, I played a little bit, so I can't compare it to that. I only played Xenoverse 2, really. I just feel like in that game, you have a lot more control of your character all the time. Because I kind of feel like the gameplay is a median to tell the story. I feel like the gameplay is almost more of an afterthought in this, like for this. I feel like the main focus was actually trying to get the story across. Because especially if you like compare to Xenoverse 2, like Xenoverse 2 has some like pretty neat animations, but it does not compare to this game. And I don't think it's just because it's dated, because I think Xenoverse 2 was you know, all about the actual gameplay. Probably a lot of people, I don't know how many people agree with me, but the story can come completely second. They could have just not had a story and then just like play through missions where it's like, oh, defeat Broly, and then just put that text on screen. And then, I mean, actually they kind of did that. They just put text on the screen and it was like, all right, go do the thingy. And then it was all about the gameplay. They didn't really have like many, well, they did have in-game cutscenes, but they didn't have many, if any, actual like animated ones or rendered ones. And I feel like it might be the experience with the rhythm games, with how perfect the timings have to be. People that play those types of games are more likely care about how the controls than someone who hasn't, because I've never had issues with them. Yeah, I feel like I feel like there could be a connection there. I've played a lot of rhythm games over the years. Because it's not just been Osu. I grew up with like the first Guitar Hero, or not Guitar Hero, the first Rock Band. I played Guitar Hero 2 as well. But actually, how old are those games? Because they came out at the time where the PS2 and the 360 were still overlapping. So I actually had Rock Band on PS2. So, oh my gosh, that was probably years and years ago. Oh my gosh, I've been fighting Android 18 for probably like at least 30 minutes now. Okay, this is just for me to look at the controls. I can't like change anything. Just for fun, I'm just gonna play completely safe, like I'm one shot the whole time. Just please use healing items. I don't know why you don't want to use them. You have a chance to get more literally right after the mission. It's partly a thing with me with consumables. Like I'll probably play through. I probably played through most of like Breath of the Wild, and I just used all the crappy weapons because I'm like, oh, I need to save those for later, and then later would show up. I'm like, I can get by with what I have. I can get by with like the worst weapons. It's partly that, but I don't feel fulfilled in this game just like spamming healing items, because I feel like it won't actually make me any better at the game. But I feel like playing like this actually forces me to either adapt to the game or get some kind of strategy in line without using the healing items, even though, you know, honestly, half of this game for me is the story experience right now, even though I'm not big into the story games. But I'm thinking I just have to get off of it, and I'm not gonna have 2 entire streams, or probably almost 2 entire streams where I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm bad at fighting Android 18. And that time, that was just me. I'm bad with the controls, so because they put the assist and the healing and the special all right next to each other. I think there absolutely should have been way better controls they should have put on it. But I think at this point I'm so deep in the like muscle memory for it, it would probably screw me up just as bad if I changed it. I usually limit myself to a small number of heals per mission, like 5 or 10 per fight. That way I can't spam. To me, that sounds like an actual way too many in my head. Because I like, for me at least, as I've been playing, I only use one. I'll literally give myself one and that's it. I'll give myself one or two, I should say, because I think during Namek I used two at some point. 10 for the smaller ones. That would make sense. For me, also using the smaller ones in my brain is like worse for my concentration. I'd rather just like full heal. Just wait till I'm like one shot and then full heal. So then I just have to think about for this like small period of time, alright, heal, and then do it. I also know in the story as well, like Android 18 is supposed to be like, I want to say stronger than Vegeta at this point. Because I remember there's some moment where Vegeta gets kicked real hard. So that makes me believe that he is supposed to be weaker here. And maybe they're trying to convey that in the gameplay, because this is the worst I've got stuck on the whole game, because Android 18 is both tanky but also pretty aggressive whenever she does like the dash attack. Yeah, she breaks his arms. As far as I know, it was one. And I thought that also kind of started the trend with him holding like one of his shoulders. I genuinely don't remember it being this hard. It could have also been because you actually leveled. I'm not doing a single thing in terms of side story in this game. But we're also only the same level. So I don't know why it would be this hard. She breaks the second one before it reverts to base. Oh, I did not know about that. I just remember seeing the scene of where he initially gets kicked. No, I didn't do a single side mission. Huh. Did you play on a different difficulty? That could have also been it. That, or I'm just like, there's some weird thing with Android 18's attack patterns where it's just hard for me to actually do. Oh my goodness, the only like ranged attack other than Ki Blast, and then she just decides to dodge it sometimes. That was before other difficulties existed. Oh, then what would that even be equated to then? Because I wonder if anyone's actually went through and like compared what the old difficulty used to be to what it is now. That's something else. It's not control related, but it is not fun gameplay where the enemy will just be invincible half of the time. Literally half of the fight, they are invincible to stunning, which is awful. It's an awful feeling. Because I already feel like it's hard enough to, at least for Android 18 right now, it's hard enough to like actually stun her. If I don't either get like good luck with like what attack she does, or just do it really, really good. Because like right now she's like not even countered attack at all. And then I was able to like break her guard. Like I feel like normally that just straight up doesn't happen. that's partly why I think I was trying to go so hard on aggression. So whenever I do like this, it's like, okay, she's like basically like one shot now. After I get through with all this. I did the wrong one. Hello? How's it going, Mr. DC? I've been stuck on Android 18 for kind of like a stream and a half at this point. It's partly because I refuse to use a lot of healing items, and also I try not to use the burst, even though it's the only thing that is like good for invincibility frames. Because I'm not good with the dodge in this game. I think it's wacky. But it's also me comparing it to like Dark Souls, where they give you invincibility immediately. Now on top of that, the block. I think the block's wacky in this game. It just doesn't happen half the time. Unless you block... Like if you intend to block the entire string of stuff. But then you can only do that like once or twice before the game's like, oh, sorry, your guard's broken. Okay, she's just gonna tank that. I'm not doing this fight again, dude. Screw it. It's already been, what, an hour? Yeah, it's been an hour of me doing this. I feel like the block was pretty responsive. I think it might be a timing issue. For me, it's not, because it's getting the block after getting hit, because it's... Grubby's joking, man. I actually use a sensu bean, even. For me, it's the getting hit and then trying to block after that, because it's just not responsive at all. But it honestly could be just to punish you for not actually getting it off, I guess. But the blocking, if you intend to block the entire string of stuff, that's fine. The problem is the game doesn't... It feels like it doesn't want you to do that, because you'll get literally broken after blocking 2 strings of attacks. And then it doesn't fully regen the block like a normal fighting game. So if you try doing it right after getting broken and losing most of your health, you're gonna get broken again. So it kind of punishes you really hard for blocking in this game. Oh, how's it going? I'm out here trying to kill Android 18 in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but I'm like, it is a rough fight for me. I even used a sensu bean, and I started like chilling out as if I was gonna kill her, because she actually would have taken like 2 key blasts and would have died. I might as well use all my sensu beans. I don't care if I use all my healing items on this fight alone, because I would rather just like do Cell with no healing items. I feel like doing Cell with no healing items would be better. I don't know if it's Vegeta, I don't know if it's Android 18, but this fight sucks. On that there, I was spamming the like burst, but I don't have any key to do it. I feel like I would say I wouldn't say a traditional fighting game, because a traditional fighting game in my mind is Street Fighter, and I am so bad at Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or Dragon Ball FighterZ or any of the actually more traditional fighting games. I'm kind of just comparing a more normal fighter to literally any other Dragon Ball fighting game. But like any of the other 3D ones. So Budokai Tenkaichi, a literal game that came out on PS2, feels like 10 times better than this game. Even though the attacks are kind of sluggish, and you're like, from what I can remember, you're like locked into what moves you do. That game still felt better in, I wouldn't say all aspects, but definitely felt, I think, better than this game. But I haven't played very much of it recently. So my most playtime in a Dragon Ball like fighting game other than this was like Xenoverse 2. And I will say I think in basically every aspect Xenoverse 2 felt better to play than this game. Because like when you say any other game with combat mechanics, that's like pretty broad. I'm trying to think of something that has as an example that has like combat mechanics but isn't anything like this. That's just hard to compare. I don't play much fighting games is the thing. Partly because I don't have anyone to like play with, so I can't play like Dragon Ball Fighters and have fun because like just rando queuing sucks in that game. Partly because I suck. But also, you know, it's just a lot more fun just playing probably any game with friends. Give me some kind of heal, just something. Also, I genuinely avoid saying something is bad because to me it feels overly negative. For me, I say bad with the intention, you know, of it being negative, but to me, bad doesn't really feel overly negative. For me, I reserve that for words like terrible or awful or what else? Like worst. Like not worse, but like worst, as in like the worst. Well, like whenever you say irredeemably bad, it's kind of like in my mind more weight is put on the irredeemably than bad. It kind of gives it like probably a lot of the weight is the word before bad. Yeah, like Sonic Boom level bad. From what I heard, that game was just like a buggy mess. I also played Sonic 06. That game was awful. That and Shadow the Hedgehog, that game was awful. Basically, all of my experiences, other than like Sonic Advance 3 on the Game Boy, were like bad Sonic experiences. I had like basically every bad Sonic game in Sonic Experience. So I can see why I don't like playing Sonic games. '06 is bad, but it's at least so bad it's funny. For me, it wasn't so bad it was funny. It was just bad and I couldn't play the game. Like, imagine this. Imagine it's Christmas and you got a Xbox 360 and your only game is Sonic 06. That was literally me. My first and only game for the 360 for a while was Sonic 06. But so I couldn't beat it because it was a buggy mess. And it was like, honestly, thinking about it, a lot of the crap in the beginning, it was just a buggy mess. I literally just couldn't use my Xbox for like a while. Unless I wanted to literally torture myself with that game. So, to me, it was not funny. It was just actually terrible. And then, at least with Shadow the Hedgehog, it was just another game I had. And then whenever I couldn't beat it, it was like, well, I guess I'll just go back to playing whatever I was earlier. And then with Sonic Boom, I have not played Sonic Boom. That came out after I did not like care at all for the Sonic franchise. But like my actual first experience, Sonic Advance 3, I did like that game. I didn't get to fully beat it because it was just difficult. It wasn't like broken. It was just difficult. I got to like one of the last, like second to last Eggman fight, and it was one where even if you were good about keeping one ring around, it was a moving like a vertical moving platform, so it would be constantly moving up. So your you either miss a jump and then you're dead, or you'll lose your last ring and then, you know, die. Because they'll just fall off the edge of the map. Can you, like, pause the game? I've never had that happen. It just didn't pause the game. I do feel like giving the series another chance would be a good idea since you did play the absolute worst of the series. For me, I've heard... I don't get new games very often, but I've heard like the new one, Sonic Frontiers, is like at least good. To me, it looks like a low B level game to me, because it kind of looks like it was half-baked. Just looking at like the animations and whatnot, and the gameplay looks like they had way more ideas, but couldn't actually put all of them in the game within their time frame. I never played, let's see, what was that one when he, like, turned into, like, some kind of, like, werewolf? I've heard people like that one. I didn't play that one on the Wii. I don't know what else people actually like. Probably people like pointing at the, probably a lot of the other 2D games. Oh yeah, Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes, the only thing that was good about that game was the intro song slapped. The Sonic Heroes intro song slapped. That was it. Sonic Heroes was like a mid, like super mid game. The Wii version is actually worse than the PS3 and Xbox version. I can understand that it is. I just didn't have the knowledge off the top of my head that it would even like ran worse or was worse at all. Dude, this fight sucks. I'm thinking about just doing it off stream even. If somehow I don't do it this stream. I also hate that. At least in Xenoverse 2, basically all the characters have abided by like the normal rules of everyone else. Like they very rarely get like super armor. But in this game, they'll just tank whatever they feel like. And then it was either you, PokeBlue, or someone else mentioned that there are beam clashes. I cannot get a single beam clash that actually started in this game. I feel like I've had like several opportunities where it should have happened, but it just didn't. So I don't know if they are actually not in the game or they're cutscene related or what. But I have not seen one actually happen. Oh man, and she chooses to dodge then, dude. I'm not even getting that much damage in. I didn't mean to use a Sensu Bean. I just pressed the wrong button mentally. But at the same time, you're comparing a game with a PvP mode to a game that's purely single player. A game with a PvP mode kind of has to do that. Yo, how's it going? We're kind of like discussing. For me, I'm really upset with how this game controls. I think it's like I feel like it's not half baked, but it's like 80% of the way there. But I'm really feeling that 20% of the way it not being there. For me, the argument of it's a single player game doesn't work in my mind. Because I think that's just an excuse for it to be weak. Because you could easily have like I'm trying to think if any of these older games like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat ever only had like single player. But I think they released as multiplayer arcade games. Because my thought is like a game like Metal Gear Solid 5. that game first is it's like a 20-hour solo story game, but they added Metal Gear Online again for Metal Gear Solid 5. They've done it previously where they've had an online mode. They had it in 4, but just because that it was a single player game first did not mean that they skimped on their multiplayer. They had really good in-depth multiplayer from like videos I've watched, and what little I got to play right before the player base basically fell off. They transformed their like single player gameplay into multiplayer, and I don't know if it was because they had the building block of like Metal Gear Solid 4's online, but I think that just goes to show in my mind how strong, like how good the gameplay and mechanics are in the game for it to be able to just make a multiplayer mode and it just work. I wouldn't say and just work, because there's a lot of interactions that only happen in the multiplayer that, you know, you kind of can't get fighting the NPCs. Caramel popcorn and cheese popcorn. If it's like white cheddar is pretty good, but I think I like caramel corn, honestly, more than any type of cheddar popcorn. I'm not trying to excuse it, I'm just using it as an explanation. I do see what you mean. But in my mind, it becomes the excuse. Because I feel like I know what you mean, because whenever you have to make it a multiplayer game, the single player mode is, you know, just gonna be hopefully it's gonna just be a good duplicate, or maybe the other way around. You know, they take the single player gameplay and just they'll have to make the single player gameplay also really good for multiplayer. That's probably also the same case for Budokai Tenkaichi in that series, because that was like story and multiplayer side by side, and then this doesn't have, like you said anyways, any multiplayer. I actually also didn't know of any multiplayer in this game. I just thought maybe, I mean, it's kind of a fighting game. I say kind of because it just doesn't control like any of the other ones. Nice gameplay, by the way. Thank you. In my mind, I'm like, man, this gameplay sucks, because all I'm doing right now is like talking about hating the game, but also still playing it, and playing it not good. Only time I've seen people with trouble with the androids with the Trunk DLC. Oh yeah, I forgot there's DLC to this game. I'm still thinking about it. If I do see it go on sale before I stop playing, I might pick up one or two of them. If I lose here, I'm just gonna shut up and just see about beating it. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Android 18 is like hard at 30 or below. Question, are you playing on normal or hard mode? Because in hard mode you cannot afford to skip any side missions. I'm playing on hard mode, and I'm not playing a single side mission, so I'm skipping all of them. That's why I brought up like the difficulty earlier. Yeah, I just chose hard because I didn't want it to be a walk in the park. Because to me, it was like, oh yeah, doing the side missions is like wasted stream time that I could use to actually get through the game faster. But okay, this attempt I'm gonna just shut up and see if I can actually beat it. Just literally put my tri-pants on. Neo tri-pants. Did not mean to do that. Since you're being, I'm not losing right here. It would help if you wouldn't do all of my health in one attack. Oh my goodness gracious. I would have totally had it if I stunned her once, though. I'll just simply stun her this time. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Oh, I don't have enough ki to do the burst. Now I'm just stunned because the game wants me to. Didn't do that. I think I just healed with like a sensu bean even. She just does it 3 times in a row. What am I supposed to do? She's basically invincible this entire time, too. I meant to do Big Bang, and I didn't have enough freaking key, and I pressed the wrong button. And I still pressed the wrong button, dude. Alright. Bro, I can't believe that performance is still an S rank in this game. That's how I feel, Vegeta.
あんたがここまで戦えるなんてさ。
頭にくるぜ。ケロッとしてやがる。
でも、もう限界みたいだね。そろそろ終わらせようかな。
To be honest, you deserve an S for surviving that. Dude, I'd rather do every other fight behind my back. I do not want to do Android 18 again, dude. Screw it. I don't even care how Boo fights or how Cell fights or anyone else. Wait, how do they know about the senzu beans?
ねえ、あいつらに孫悟空の居場所を聞かなくていいのか？
心配ない。自分たちでじっくり探すところが面白いんじゃないか。
ふーん。あんたってガキっぽいよ、17号。
そうか？
別にどうでもいいけど、後で町に寄ってよ。さっきので汚れちまったから、新しい服が欲しいんだよ。
ま、いいだろう。待ってくれ。なんだ。何か用か？
お前たちの目的は一体何なんだ？
That's what they're
とり
after.
あえずは
Goku.
孫悟空を倒すことだ。
なぜだ？なぜ悟空を狙う？
こいつはただのゲームなんだ。孫悟空はこの世で一番強いんだろ。
Wait, does 17 have a gun? Is that canonical?
そんなことはやめ
I
てくれ。
never noticed.
って言っても無駄か。
無駄だ。俺たちは孫悟空を殺すために作られた。
だそうだ。
Yep. Wow. I don't know how I never noticed in any of the games or anything I played that he had a gun. It actually almost uses in the Trunks' timeline. Or the Trunks timeline. Bro, I find that hilarious because unless it's like a specific, like... Unless it's just like a super OP gun... Even if it's a laser, it's still gonna be like underpowered against everyone in Dragon Ball. Considering the fact that, like, you know, Goku as a child dodges lightning, you know, light. So, even a laser gun isn't gonna do much against them if they can literally just see it coming from a mile away.
奴はスーパーサイヤ人になり、絶対の自信とプライドを取り戻した。それがあそこまでやられてはショックが大きいだろう。
Oh man, I'm just glad that fight is over, dude. Screw Android 18.
はっきり言うぞ。孫がいくら強いと言っても絶対に勝てっこない。
Oh, he was gonna use that on a normal human? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought he was gonna try to shoot Trunks with it, is what you were talking about. It was like, that'd be kinda... That would be one way to go right there. A character that probably can go, like, around the speed of light. And is just, like, could probably, like, bench press the entire Earth. Gets killed by a gun.
どうしたんだピッコロのやつ。
あっちの方角はそうか。やっぱりあいつ最後のとっておきの手段を使うつもりなんだ。
なんだその最後の手段というのは。
あっちの方角に何があるかわかるか。
あっちさあな。
I actually don't know what Piccolo is doing right here.
何があると言うんだ。
神様んちだ。
神様のどういうことだ。
俺はナメック星で最長老さんに聞かされたんだ。神様とピッコロは
Not for him running the hands are enough for Trunks.
サイヤ人にだって負けはしないって。つまりピッコロは神様と元通り一人にナメック星人の戦士に戻りに行ったんだと思う。
I thought Piccolo said he couldn't do that.
神様はいなくなってドラゴンボールもなくなってしまうんじゃないのか。
ああ。だけどピッコロが神様が殺されてしまえばどっちにしてもなくなっちまうんだ。それだけあいつが追い詰められるほどとんでもない敵だって感じたんだろう。
いえ、ベジータさんはどうするつもりなんでしょうか。
もう隠す必要なんかないぜ。お前がブルマさんの抱いてた赤ん坊の成長した姿だってのはもうみんな分かってんだ。知らないのは父親のベジータだけ
Not
さ。
that he couldn't and didn't want to.
そうでし
Oh.
たか。すいません。
Or it was either earlier in the game or somewhere else where I swear I read it as even if I wanted to. Like he said, I couldn't fuse with Kami even if I wanted to. So it was either a mistranslation or I'm hearing it wrong from the past. Oh man.
無理するなか。本当だよな。
Oh.
人造人間はあそこまで桁違いのパワーじゃなかった。
Alright, now no matter what fight I'm doing next, it's gonna be easy because I have Krillin's Solar Flare Assist. Oh, I'm saving right now, dude. I am shaving right now. I'm not doing that crap again as Vegeta. I was on Namek when they were light years away from each other. Oh, I did not know it was like it did. That makes sense. If it was on Namek, then yeah, it's a distance thing. Oh. Okay, while I'm here, you know, maybe it was just bad luck because I didn't have the keyboard and mouse inputs, but now I have them. Stop changing all the settings. I just want that. There we go. Alright.
なあ、ちょっと聞くわ。あの人造人間たち。
とんでもなく冷酷な奴らです。
Eat a meal.
俺たちの時代で
Getting
は
prepared.
いや、もしそうじゃなかったら助かるな。
Alright.
と思ってさ。
奴らにそういう甘い
Temporary 5% to Key Blast? Sure.
そうだよな。分かってる。
I want to see Trunks do the funny hand movements and then do a big blast in front of him. I already forgot what the freaking name of that move is. Hold on. I sure hope he has it equipped so I know what it is. Burning attack. I love whenever he does burning attack because he's like Naruto moves and like boop. I also really like Neo Tri-Beam. Neo Tri-Beam's cool looking. Unfortunately, there are two things skipped in this part of the game, but they do come up later. Do they skip over Krillin the detonator? Because if so, that seems kind of important to go over. Nah, okay. At least they don't do something like that. What do they leave out then?
あれだ。あそこが悟空の家だ。
なんてみずみずしいリンゴだ。これは美味しそうなリンゴだ。
Oh, related to Vegeta and Trunks. Okay. That's the hint. Big jump.
こんにちは。
あんれ、誰か来たと思ったらクリリンさんけ。 ほらてっきりご飯ちゃんかと思っただよ。
トランクス、
One moment
こ
for
の人は
Vegeta and a
悟
whole
空の奥
fight
さん
for
の父
Trunks.
さんだ。
Okay.
あんれ、おめえは誰だ。初めて見る顔だべ。
どうも
Man, I can't believe they would want to leave out an
Hajimemashite.
entire fight for like future
クリリン
Trunks.
無事だったか。
Yamcha, there he is, the boy.
心配したぞ。
あ、ヤムチャさん。
The wolfing, fist using, spirit ball throwing
大丈夫だ。
Yamcha himself.
薬を飲んで今眠っている。お前は未来から来た。そうか。お前が人造人間を倒してくれたんだな。
I think I'm getting that right. That one move Yamcha uses where he has a ball in his
急い
hand
で
is
無天老
spirit
師様の
ball.
ところへ移動しないといけないんです。
I think that's what it's called.
新手の
If it's not, I have no freaking idea.
3人の人造人間がそのうちここへやってくるんです。
And the worst part is, it's the
So-
best fight for Trunks aside from the destruction of the androids.
よし。大体詰め込
Bro,
んだ
that
ぞ。
sounds like they
あとは
totally
ご
missed
飯が戻っ
out
てくれば。
then.
帰ってきただ。あれ？どうしてみんなが？
I thought for a moment that was Gohan floating off screen, that like tree leaf going woo in the wind. I thought they just like forgot to move him outside of frame. That would have been pretty funny if that was the case.
ところでさ、孫悟空がどこにいるか少しのヒントもないわけ？
前にも言ったろ。
Apparently I had 356 dropped frames while I was streaming.
にしても
I
さ、
wonder when
ちょ
those
っと
were.
無計画すぎだ
Or
よ。
maybe, because my guess it was like a
Gero-
stutter in the
あ
internet
ん
at
たは
some
なんか
point.
知らないの？
東の439地区の山村に孫悟空の家がある。
なんだ、知ってんじゃん。
物知りだな。
That's weird
ドクター
that...
ゲロから聞いていたのか？
Why does 16 know that and not 17 and 18?
飛んでいけばほんの数分
Oh,
で着く。
apparently he was told it,
だ
okay.
よね。あんたいいこと言うよ。それをわざわざ地上を移動するなんて無駄だって。
そう
16 does want to dunk on a
その
Goku
無駄
real
が楽しいん
bad.
じゃないか。
I love that move that he has in Dragon Ball Fighters where he literally like runs up, grabs, and will like self-destruct and leave himself with 1 health but kill the opponent. I love that move. Cause dude, when you get caught by that, it's like a giant facepalm. It's like there's very, very little ways to actually combo into that as far as I know. You just have to like hit it raw.
もうすぐ無天老師様の島に着く。なあ、クリリン。
Dude, he's gonna send Goku straight to the raid sponsor. Send him straight into the future when I have a raid sponsorship.
そうっすね。でも俺が連絡するんすか？やだな。お前のおっかさんきついんだよな。言うことが。
未来でも変わってませんよ
I forgot almost the Goku heart disease stuff.
あ、ブルマさん。
So
あの
Goku, so was Goku given like medicine by Trunks? And then did he just not take it for some reason?
あ、はい。
Yes, bruh.
どうかしたんですか？
それがさ、
He just didn't take it, dude. Oh my gosh.
の人からうちの会社に問い合わせがあったらしいのよ。
That just brings up other random garbage with the like super Dragon Ball Super Goku, because he does that type of dumb stuff for no reason quite often compared to this series, which sucks, because it's not that Goku is like dumb, but they basically turn him into that character for a lot of Super, and it sucks. Like, as a spoiler for Dragon Ball Super, they're supposed to go fight,
間違いない
Zamasu,
俺の乗ってきたタイムマシンそのものだ
and, Goku black, and then he just straight up forgets sensu beans at one point. He also forgets the seal, like the seal for the Mafuba, so they literally cannot actually properly defeat them by sealing them in the bottle.
そのタイムマシンがある場所はわかりますか？
Oh, that's just the anime. The manga is actually consistent. Bruh. I hope whenever they bring back Super then for like the granola arc and the other new stuff that they pull more from the manga then. He still forgets those, but not as stupid. Okay. I'm not like a writer or anything, but I just feel like it, actually, because you're saying he stays like mostly consistent in the manga, then I guess that's just a directive, like a director thing. Which sucks. What level are you? 46? I'm good. Head towards West City. Okay. Orbs? I must collect orbs. That's a lot of carrots. Hey, I am just trying to shoot these, you know. There we go. It'd help if I use the right controls. Trunks particle accelerator. I made it get faster. That's a lot. Kakarot must be a Dragon Ball Z Broly's farm. Of course. Alright. Back to the normal gameplay. I'm going somewhere, right? West City. Can't be left alone with the Trunks particle accelerator, dude. I'll break the game with that. I'll do a backwards long jump into the wrong game. Exactly, Trunks builds up speed for a Super Mario 64 speedrun. That reminds me of this video I saw of someone got... Because someone at some point got the source code for Super Mario 64, like decompiled. They decompiled the game. Someone put like Super Mario 64 Mario inside of Minecraft, and he functioned exactly the same as if he was in Super Mario 64. And you could just run around in Minecraft. You could punch sheep and stuff. I'm like, this is insane. I couldn't even tell if it was fake. I thought it was video edited for a while. But no, that's it. Someone actually put Mario in Minecraft, like Super Mario 64 Mario. And I thought it was like, bro, that's insane. Do I still have my, like, little boost? I do. I still have a little bit of, like, I do more damage boost. Ah, time machine. Yeah, that's looking like the same. Wait, so I know Cell comes back in that one, right? I think that's how the story goes. Yeah, because that's a little egg, I think. I don't exactly remember how that happened though with Cell though. Oh no, we found the antagonist, mitochondria, the powerhouse of evil. evil.
よね。一体何が。
おかしいのはこの卵だけじゃないんです。中のパネルを調べてみたら、このタイムマシンがいつの時代から来たのか分かっ
Looked
たん
at
で
the
すが。
onboard panel. And...
何よ。
Oh, okay.
当然あんたと同じ時代だったんでしょ。
それが俺のいた時代
Further
の
in the future.
3年後の
3
未来
years
から来ていたんで
after
す。
he left.
3年後。
So...
この時代にやってきたのは今から約4年前と記録されていました。
Okay.
この前俺が来た時より1年も前にこいつは来た。
So I guess...
一体何が
I guess... Did
何のため
it...
にやっ
Did
てきた
Cell...
んだ。俺の時代とこの時代の人造人間が違っていたのは
I don't know.
俺がこいつ
Because
に
I'm
来て
trying to
しまった
think of like
からだと。
multiversal stuff.
歴史が
And
随
I'm
分
like,
変わってし
did
まっ
the
たんだと
cell
思っていました。
like... The like small baby cell killed the trunks or something? Or did it just happen to get transported or what? I just did a whole steamboat wheeze when I thought of that joke. Those are the best, dude, where you have you exhale all oxygen, you cannot breathe in, it's only out.
抜け殻ですよこれ。
ひえ、抜け殻。こんな大きなセミみたいなのが。
多分こいつが
Oh, so Cell is from a different
卵
timeline.
の中身。
Okay, the timeline where Trunks is could be the androids after helping Goku.
どうやってこの時代へ誰かが
Okay.
卵を送り込んだのか、何者かが卵と一緒に来たのか。
ねえ、正直言って
Oh man,
嫌な予感する。
I do yawn while I stream, but that one hit different when you're like actually tired.
そうね。あんたたちはカメハウスにいるんだったわね。何かあったら連絡するから。
わかりました。一体何がどうなっているんだ。わからない。さっぱりわからない。
Cool. So I'm guessing what's next is going to be, oh man, 500,000 XP. Sheesh. It's gonna be cell related, isn't it? We're gonna have to do all kinds of cell related, android related stuff. Look at that post yawn clarity. Yeah, do kind of be like that. That pre-sleep post yawn clarity.
調査のためトランクスとクリリンは町へ向かい、待ち受ける災いを避けるため、神は己の運命を受け入れ、覚悟を決める。
I'm also wondering what's gonna happen with the Dragon Balls.
戦士として役に立たねばならぬ日がやってきそうだ。今の地球に必要なのは神ではない、強者なのだ。
同じ頃、人造人間との戦いの後、別行動をとっていたピッコロもまた覚悟を胸に神の神殿に到着しつつあった。
I'm wondering if they're just gonna do a thing with Piccolo fusing, just be like, oh, buy our android, feed from the future, also known as Cell. I'm wondering if they're just gonna be like, all right, they just fused and it just worked. It just works. Wow. The Dragon Balls are gonna Ulta 4. Dude, they're gonna Ulta 4 just like me Ulta 4ing out of this game after I save it properly. Because it's like, it's going on 2 hours, but I'm just like tired. But also, this is actually a pretty good place to end the gameplay, since it's right before the Cell stuff happens, so I can go put first form Cell for the thumbnail next time. I was the raider and bug broke. I couldn't attack. I used my skills. Gotta love Dragon Ball. The breakers. Wait, which one's the breakers? I can't remember which game Dragon Ball The Breakers is. Oh, isn't that the like you gotta go survive type of one? Next stream Piccolo gives Kami the suck. Dude, it might happen. It might be like that next stream. It won't be the thumbnail. That would be actually kind of funny editing that. But that's not gonna be the thumbnail. I'm probably gonna put Cell as the thumbnail. Yes. Okay. I couldn't remember what the breakers was because I remember hearing about it. It's like, oh, look at that. That's neat. Look at those the animations they have. And then they said what the gameplay was and showed gameplay. I'm like, oh, I don't think that's gonna work very well. And then it kind of like fell off super hard. All right, where's my dumb I'm ending stream layout? It's somewhere around here. There we go, this. Oh, I was still playing no copyright feature funk. Cool. Goku Black is the Razor for season 4, dude. All I gotta say to that is like, shoot him. Actually, no. I'm good. I'm not gonna say that. But I was gonna reference the like, don't shoot, this man isn't black, but do it in reverse. That'd be cool to see. I wonder if it'll be something where he'll like fuse into like Zamasu or something. That would be like pretty cool. I'll probably watch what's his name that does Dragon Ball content, Dr. Doya. If he does a video on it and it gets in my homepage, I might actually watch it. Yeah, you got the right idea. The explosion emoji for my career exploding after someone clips it and saves it and then brings it up like 2 years later. I made what seemed like a racist remark, which was just a misunderstanding from a anime reference. Okay. Oh, don't I have my mega meme playlist somewhere? Is it like here? Nope, that's the song I normally end on. Is it this? Yeah, it's this. Alright, here's my dumb meme playlist I have. I'm just gonna like click shuffle.
You're right. There are 2 sexes. The one I have with your dad. And the one I have with your mother.
It was cut off. Oh, it's cut off on the tops and bottoms. Dude, this goes hard. What's this? Oh yeah, someone reanimating the Bochi the Rock intro. With like MS Paint. It does seem what memes show up on YouTube for me is very much related to either I'll click on one meme and then I'll just keep showing that over and over again. Even if like the meme only has like 100 views, as long as it was related, it'll show me it. That or it's based on what I watch. I saw like clips of Bochi the Rock and then I was watching a bunch of clips and like, you know what? I think this might be worth watching just to see like the memes show up on screen real time. And it was. Bochi the Rock was pretty funny. Pretty good. Let's go. What's next? Oh man. You guys will never believe this Need for Speed gameplay. You've never seen someone drive like this. I can guarantee it. Dude. Never before seen type of Need for Speed gameplay. I'm turning it down because it has like in-game music, so I don't want to get like struck for that. Oops, sorry, entire stream cannot be shown anywhere because you played this random rock song from like a 2005 PlayStation game. Have fun. Dude, he is booking it. Dude, he's surfing, he's doing the reverse backwards B-hops to gain speed and momentum. He's air strafing, he's bunny hopping. He's using bombs. He's using bombs for the boost, dude. I don't know. I want to say this is someone took coding from Half-Life and put it into Need for Speed and not the other way around. Because he has like the tire marks and stuff on the ground. Dude, yeah, exactly. The B-hop speed run as a like Chevy Cobalt or whatever that car was. Oh, I love this video for Moni Plays.
You don't want to be Dante, Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff, you make a good Dante.
I'd be Dante. Yeah, anybody would be Dante.
Jeff, what would you do if you were walking down the street and a guy ran up to you with an umbrella and he jabbed you in the stomach with it and ran away?
You'd say, Royal Guard!
No, I'm not finished!
Yeah.
He would go, ugh, my tummy. And he goes home. And he takes his shit into the sink and he looks down and a little tiny Jeff's looking up. Ugh. You're like, Royal Guard! Well, did you keep it?
Would he open the umbrella? I don't know.
The umbrella's long gone, dude.
Oh.
The guy flew away.
You said there's a tiny little Jeff taking the shit in your sink.
Yeah, he shot into the sink and now there's a tinier Jeff shitting into the sink.
And he's saying Royal Guard.
Yeah, Royal Guard.
It's like, Royal Guard!
Oh, what do you mean?
It's like, sword style, and piss in his face.
Jeff, you pee out of your ass.
So you peed on a little Jeff, and he melts it.
Oh, this is topical.
The display you've put on. I suppose that's all you're good for, you monkey.
What was that, Frieza?
It's time to...
Monkey! Dude, I think I have to end it on those like back-to-back monkey clips right there, dude. Oh man. That was good. That was funny. Ooh. I need to keep adding to that playlist, dude. I need it to be like 1,000 video long. So then it is a complete like toss up. Dude, Monkey Squared, you're right. I need that playlist to be a complete dice roll before I start memorizing the videos that are in it. Oh, yeah, alright. Well, what's today? Today is technically August, since it's like 1 AM here now. So, next stream is gonna be about at the same time, like always, probably... I can be 30 minutes early. It's probably gonna be 30 minutes late. Or if you guys are lucky, on time. So next stream is gonna be like 12:30, like Eastern Standard Time or EST. It's gonna be just tonight, Tuesday. For me, Tuesday. Or actually, well, because of the time, it would be... whatever. It's 12:30 later. I mean, I guess that would technically, because it would be 12, it would technically mean Wednesday, right? Whatever, it's gonna be like 24 hours from now. I'll just say that. I'd even think about it whenever I say it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like 12:30 this day. It's like, oh, kind of, not really. Hi, how's it going, Wooly? I have to say it, you kind of missed the me playing the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game. We just got through Vegeta fighting like the androids, because I was fighting Android 18 for like almost the entire stream. And then next stream is gonna be 12:30 p.m. or would it be a.m.? It's just gonna be 24 hours from now, so about the same time as like right now. I'm gonna be streaming again and just playing more of it. I also didn't want to go much above 2 hours because I'm like tired today. Well, back to not getting any sleep, Lamau. Well, I hope whenever you do choose to sleep, you'll at least get like, maybe not a decent amount, but at least feel like you slept. Because I've had those sleeps where you like sleep, but it's like, well, I might as well have not have, because it would have probably felt better to have not have sleep. Can't play that. Oh, can't play what? The Dragon Ball game? You're happy? That's good. It's nice being happy. Alright. Good night, Green. Well, good night to you, Pokeblue, as well, assuming that you sleep at some point. You playing the horror? Actually, I haven't heard of that. Unless you're just saying, like, the horror genre, and you're just playing a horror game. But, Wooly, if you do want to, like, tune back in, about 24 hours from now, I'll just be streaming the game again, and hopefully a bit longer, maybe you can catch it. Casey animatronic? Oh, okay.
Hey, I don't know if you're copyrighted. Stop that.
Alright, see you guys. Thank you guys, everyone that joined the stream, and then also anyone that's watching the VODs. I really appreciate it. Even if, like, you guys don't comment sometimes and just, like, watch it, I do appreciate it. Alright, see you guys next stream.